All right, guys. I wanted to shoot a long video for you guys today. I think my routine I'm going to be doing here will be on Sundays and Wednesdays. We'll be shooting long content on Sundays and Wednesdays. Will be coming out. Anything change, I'll let you guys know. But anyways, as you know, I'm Dr. Jay Harris here, of course, with you guys. And I have quite an interesting story here. And the story of it goes: can you teach an old dog new tricks? Let me tell the story here, right? You're probably wondering, you're probably intrigued about the story already. Can you teach an old dog new tricks? And the answer to that is, we'll find out in a few seconds here. I had a chance to, um, I would say, adopt, I guess, a dog and everything. Ex girlfriend and I, we had a dog together, and this dog was actually Maddie. His name was, and yeah, you're like Maddie. He's a he, and he's named Maddie. That doesn't sound right. So what we did, of course, is I had to toughen him up a little bit, and I named him Madi Max. Then we named him Little Yorkie Joker, really cool dog. This is the first dog I actually had as an adult here, as an older adult. And I never I had a dog one time back in college, but that wasn't like this right here and everything. And Maddie was an older dog and stuff like that, so it was really cool experience having him. And first I met him, he was they everybody said, "Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down." So I didn't want to look down at him. So and they said the reason they don't look down at him because he may bite my ankles. Like, oh my lord, bite my ankles! It was the first time I ever met this dog. It wasn't at my house when I met him. It was at someone else's house. And so then he I'm walking slowly, walking slowly, and hopefully he wouldn't bite me. And he didn't bite me. Fortunately, he didn't bite me. And that was it. That's the last time I saw him. And I saw him every now and then. I saw him here and there and stuff. But anyways, then at one time he came to live with us at the time, and he came to live with us. I had to change the name to Madi Max now instead of Madi Max. And I was a little apprehensive actually of him coming to live with us. 'Cause I'm thinking, okay, will he bite me or how's the interaction go? And bought some toys for him, and they're like, oh no, he don't play with toys. He don't do this. He don't do that. Okay. So he came in and all that, and of course it's like a brand new toy for me. The dog is basically for me. It's like a kid on Christmas Day basically. And so he came and we're playing and stuff like that, and teaching them how to do sit and all this and doing this with them and all that. And people were surprised, when people came over, they were surprised, like, oh wow, he does that, he does this. Yeah, he does this stuff right now. So at the end of the day, you can teach an old dog new tricks. You can. Maddie Max, rest his soul, he passed away maybe about 4 or 5 months after getting him and doing all kinds of stuff we did with him and everything. But he taught me a lot about life, that you can teach an old dog new tricks. And the thing is, you have all depends on how you look at the dog. That's basically how I perceive the dog. If I looked at him as oh, he's an old dog, banged up and all that, but no, I looked at him with fresh eyes. I looked at him. I didn't go on the perception of what people say and this and that. I went on how I view the dog and the excitement I had for having him in my life and stuff like that. So let's flip it now. Let's flip this idea now. The same concept. Because someone asked me, Junior, is it too late to work out? I said, no. It's never too late to work out. Start working out. Mm-mm. Are you 40 and just started working out? 30 just started working out? 20 just first time ever working out ever? 60 is just started working out. Mm-mm. It all depends on how you perceive yourself and all that. It all depends on how you perceive yourself. So now that you heard the story about Maddie Max now, and that you can teach your old dog new tricks now. Now, of course, you're not a dog, of course, you're human here, but transfer that over to you. What can you do now? New. What can you do now? New in your life that'll make you healthier, that'll make you, just healthier in all aspects of life, physical health, mental health, spiritual health, as well as financial health. I think there's a few other healths out there, but on those aspects of that, what can you do now? How could you look at your life differently? Look at tomorrow as being excited for the day. Like I was excited to get Maddie Max, And at first I was a little apprehensive, and then days came on. I was like, oh man, this is, I was more excited than anything else to get him, because I'm thinking like, man, I'm gonna train this Joker, and it's gonna be a cool dog. It will almost be like almost like a canine, like a rescue dog or something. And I'm gonna train this dog like that. I started watching different YouTube channels, started getting interested about it, started making changes, and guess what? Became the dog I want, named Maddie Max. So now you have to look at yourself and say, look at this, almost like this right here. Like everybody knew him as Maddie, and when he came to live with us, we named him Maddie Max. So he actually his identity changed now in a sense. Like I saw him differently. I didn't see him as the dog biting my ankles. And now you need to look at yourself. And I might have said this before already. Look at yourself differently now. Like I shared before. I had a ex girlfriend of mine call me BB, bodybuilder. She called me because she looked at me as a bodybuilder, even though I wasn't training that hard at that time. Then, I was in medical school and doing that stuff like that. So look look at yourself, and are you really being the person that you want to be? You know, if you're not, then what will it take to be that person, to be healthy, to be healthy, physical and body? What would it take for you to be healthy financially? What would it take? Who would you have to see? What would you have to do? Well, you have to do we're going to talk about the BCT 48, the Basic Combat Training 48. You act like on Fridays at 4 p.m. Friday, you have 48 hours on Friday. Yeah, you get off work at 4 o'clock. You have 48 hours from that Friday all the way to Sunday at 4 p.m. Getting goals done, getting things done, and all that. Well, you have to implement that in your life to get where you want to to get healthy. If it's physical health, of course, mental health. If it's if it's financial health, spiritual health. So ask yourself, what do you have to do now to get there? You know, I can tell you a lot, and I will share with you along the way here in videos of how I got to where I'm at now. Um, Physical health, it's amazing when you get to a certain point and things just flow, you know. But it takes a while of you actually looking at yourself, almost actually getting out of your own way in a sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, getting out of your own way and 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 becoming that person that you want to be. Because the question ask yourself is, what are you waiting for? You know, what's holding you back? What people may perceive of you, may do this and that. Truthfully, even myself with doing this YouTube here, I think, okay, man, maybe someone say this or that and this and that. You know, um, I said, what the heck with it? I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I wanted to do a YouTube channel, and I watch YouTube every day. I watch YouTube. Different things of how to self improve, how to get better at certain situations, and now I'm here and putting it out to you guys now. So you have to look at yourself different. Now I look at myself differently. By now I'm doing YouTube here. You know, I look at myself as a YouTuber, I guess, in a sense. Older YouTuber. But how do you see yourself? You're holding yourself back. No one else is holding you back but you. So I'll give you a great example, then I'm going to get out of here. Like myself, I have my godson, and my goddaughter. I want them to do great in school. My niece and nephew, I want everybody to do great in school. My goddaughter and goddaughter, they're close by and all that. I see them, at least once a week or every 2 weeks I see them. And I want them to do it. And my godson this year here, for some reason, he kicked it up a notch now. It's amazing. Like he sees it. Like he gets excited talking about grades, just as excited he gets talking about video games. Like, no way, this guy see it. He sees the promise. And what I know about life is I get excited. I'm excited for him that he sees it. And I'm excited for you guys out there. I don't even know you guys out there, but I'm excited for you guys because when it hits and you guys put the combination together and say, you know what? Why I'm holding myself back right now? You know, am I Maddie or am I Maddie Max? Maddie, he was hold back potential there. Maddie Max, now he's open and now he's ready to learn to sit, to play the toys and all kind of stuff he's learned, ready to do. But it all depends on how you see him. That's the whole thing here. All right, guys. So again, let me help you get healthier. Bye bye.